Alright, what's up guys? Coming back with the next scalping strategy video. This is called the London session strategy. A lot of traders will preach this to new traders as it is just market fundamentals. So, if you didn't know, big banks run the market and they try to take money from people like us who don't know what we're doing. So, I marked out with this blue line is when the London session starts. It's the highest volume trading session of the day, which starts at 9 UTC plus 3, which is what the market runs off of, which is about 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So this is a 5-minute chart strategy. So we're gonna go to the 5-minute charts if this would like to not freeze up. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, we're nearing the end of the Asian session. Just some consolidation, not much going on. Okay. So, right here. Let me change that to another color. I would say new traders that are trying to trade this uptrend, their stop losses are probably down here in this particular area. So what you're going to want to do is find the relative highs and lows near the close of the Asian session, which is actually about right now 8:32 p.m. for me. This is not a live trade. Asian session closes right before London session, so about 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So what you're probably going to see is either a fake out. I need to change that color. So what you're going to see, actually just check the 1 hour chart. We are in a pretty steep downtrend. We're kind of correcting right now. So two things could happen. So what the banks want to do, they come in at the beginning of the London session. New traders might be trying to trade this uptrend. So what the banks would want to do is come down right here, just past where new trader stop losses would be, stop them out, take their money, reverse the market back up, and keep going, just like that. And what you want to do is take advantage of that. You want to wait until they could also go deeper, just like down there, and then back up. You want to wait for them to hit those stop losses, not yours, because you're smarter than that. Buy in right here or right here and just enjoy the ride up. A lot of the times you'll see it happen twice. It might come down here, come back up, form a double top, double bottom, and then finally go up. But again, since I showed you that 1 hour steep downtrend, we could also see a fake out to the upside. So what that was a fake out downwards. People think the market's going to go down, they're going to sell, banks are going to buy, and then come hit their stop losses, and banks are just trying to take everybody's money and make money off of that. So second scenario is this could go above, fake out towards the upside. New traders get excited because they're trading in the London session with low volatility. They say, oh, it's going in my direction. Let's bring our stop losses up, or let's buy in more. And then, boom, we go down. So you're going to see a fake out most likely, and then down the other way. And again, there's also a possibility that you see a fake out, come back down, come back up, form kind of a double top, double bottom type thing, whatever, and then back down. But in general, you're going to see a fake out and then a ride of a trend. Shit. This drawing tool pisses me off sometimes. So let's see what happens. Let me slow the speed down since the London session just started on this time period, which was June 15th. What day is it? So last week. Okay. Okay. So looks like since I think trader stop loss would be down here, I think we're getting a fake out to the top side. Sorry. Want to look for some candlestick confirmation right there. So you might want to take multiple positions. We're not oversold, but we got some candlestick confirmations. Good entrance right here. There's no close highs. There's some over there. Let me change the color of that. That's our entrance. Let's make our entrance pink. Okay, set our stop loss up here. And then let's see what happens. So again, we went past. You can buy it again right here. You can be optimistic, and since it looks like it's forming a double top right there, see the little M formation starting to form. You could do another entrance right here. Let's change the stop loss color to red. Let's keep going. Oh, there we go, double top. And now let's see where we go. It's looking a little sketchy. We're going down, finally. There we go, boom. We got our push down finally. If we would have closed off of that big red candle, which we had reason to, it was oversold. That's why we have this rejection. What the fuck just happened? We would have had, so it's 10 pips in between both our entrances. So we would have got a good $560 and $460 out of that close in the oversold territory. You can move your stops to break even, but let's see where this is going. Boom, here we go. Now we're breaking the lows. Now off of our first entry, correct? Yes. So based off our second entry, if you just stuck with the first entry, and as you can see, our stop loss was good. It got close, but it was just testing this high again. We are 90 pips in, $900. Love it. Oh. Now we're just playing with the bottom of the RSI. Oof. Tested that bottom again. Could have got out off that red candle. Wasn't reason to. Looks like we're pushing new lows, not going oversold yet. Now that we are deep into this trade, I would wait for it to go oversold. Maybe hit. Okay, so right here, we're in a strong buying area. As you can see, once this line was hit in the past, big spike in buying, big spike in buying, big spike in buying. So we could have closed out right when it tested that resistance point. And as we have two entries, let's say that they were both half a lot, just to average out our cost. Get rid of those. Just I'm putting that line in the middle as an average cost. I'll do a video on averaging out later. So say our average of one lot would have been, if we got out on the test of that resistance area, would have been a profit of $1,270. I don't want to tell you guys. I know what I'm doing. Go back test these. It's just do what the banks do. They have all the money. Don't let the banks take your money. Make money with the banks. Exactly where I showed you. Look, fake out to the top side and just complete reversal down. I'm curious to see if it breaks this resistance. So I'm gonna play it through. Oh shit. So, oh shit. Okay. Any other resistance down here? Now we're testing a very high, and we're oversold. But all right, say we stuck with it, took some risk, or maybe we trailed our stop loss. Shit, what just happened? Oh, I exited out of replay mode. But I don't know what... Oh, no, that's why. What? So, what happened was... Yeah, I'm out of replay mode now, so... yeah, just kept pushing lower. As you can see, new day started here. But if we trail our stop loss, let's turn this green as a trailing stop loss. After this first push, I would have put it right above these highs, or right above that fat red candle. And then after this second push, above this high, second push down, above that high. After this deep push down, just above... I would have left it above this high in case we retested this resistance turn support, but we did not. And then we got this push up and push back down. Would have trailed it through here. Another deep push down. Now I know that's a long ways down. I would have been conservative with it and been trailing these thick red candles. So here, another red candle, and then we will get stopped out right there. So, and overall, if we kept a trailing stop loss instead of whatever I was telling you earlier, that would have been a nice $2,000 profit. And I don't know about you guys, but that sounds pretty good for one trade in Forex. Again, it would have been a big risk unless you had a big account. But again, our stop loss was only like, let's see, stop loss was about 32 pips. Not too bad. But our risk to reward on that trade was ridiculous. So again, let me go over the basic rules one more time. London session. If you don't know when that is, just go to this website, Forex Clocks, or just look up, Google Forex Clock, just Forex for noobs should come up, and it will tell you when the London session starts. It actually starts during the EU market, which is in 2 hours and 15 minutes, so 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So again, we're going to look for a fake out. Either way, make sure you know the general trend direction, as in we were in a downtrend in the 1 hour area. We were right here. This is where the London session started. We were in a somewhat of a downtrend on the hourly. And now if I can find where we were at, probably back here. Yep. There we go. So we saw the fake out to the upside, push down, another fake out back up, making a double top like I predicted, and just a straight push down, a deep straight push down. And again, it doesn't happen all the time, so what I like to do is have multiple charts open right before the London session, mark out the lows and the highs, and look for those fake outs, because sometimes it'll just go above and keep going and keep going, and based on this strategy, that's not a trade you want to get into. So it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen on every pair. Well, it happens on every pair, but not all the time. But it will happen on some pairs. So look for consolidation like this, not big spikes in volatility. And just, yeah, look out for those fake outs. We could have got in after we saw this fake out and got in after it broke this low and still made, yeah, say we got in after it broke this low, so off this red candle, or after it retested it, still could have made a nice $1,500 if you caught it at the bottom. For your trailing stop, still another $1,200 ish. So that would have been the safe way to go. Watch the fake out, watch it break the low again, and then get in right there. We could play a little risky and get in on the fake out, but again, like I said, sometimes it will just keep going up. But we did have some nice divergence, as you can see right here. Higher highs, lower highs. So hope you got to soak all that information in. You can combine this with other techniques. The alligator strategy would work decently with this, because we probably get a nice crossover as we came back down. Again, like I said, just if you want to back test, just click replay, click scroll back into a chart, click on it, and then it will play out candle by candle, and you can back test these strategies. So go ahead and do that. Test it before you use it with the real money. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned from it. Hope you use it. Hope you back test it. And I'm going to start grinding out these videos tonight, so get ready for a couple of them in the morning. All right. See you guys.